So if you know that it has a mind of its own, then you fix it. All right? That's going to happen. Starting right there, so all the sound is going to be up here, but I want you to think about relaxing your jaw to do two things at once. Here we go, ready? Relax the jaw, breathe. Let's do two at a time. Now breathe. Relax jaw. Breathe. Nice. Nice, going into it. Relax that jaw. Use that nose. Good. Keep going. Good. All right. Now the other one I really like is one Vicki does with us, and you probably, I know if you've sung with knots, you do it. You did it. All right. So it goes like that, where it's all nose, and then it's all space. And then it's a boom. All right, so you figure out and try to find it. Here we go. Ready? Space. I heard throat in that. This is what I heard, and I'm going to show you what I wanted here. I heard it had core to it, and I want it to be really woofy. Okay? Because that I just want all of that. The clarity comes here. Great. And space. Yes. Now both. Right through the nose. Okay, now what happened is I heard push on it, and I want you to thread it. I want you to thread that sound right through your nose. Silk, not burr. Okay, here we go. Do it again. For some of the lower voices, I want you to take more falsetto, because I want more air in the sound. Let's do it again. Now thread it. Yes. Did you feel how that had nothing to do with anything down here? So we'll go up and up. It's spacing. Yes. Now thread it. Beautiful. One more. It's space. Better. Now go. Great. So tell me what it feels like when you're threading it and I'm saying it's great. What do you feel? Yes. Yes. That's right. So you feel like you're really aiming it. Do you feel anything here? No.
It buzzes behind my nose.
What's that?
It buzzes behind my nose.
And sometimes it buzzes behind your nose, depending on your voice and all of that. Now, what we're gonna do lower notes now this way, because they're the hardest ones to keep up here and not down here. And that's, even tenors have to hit notes that are low in their voice range, so they need to do that too. But I want you to think, I think I've done this with you guys before, say A. A. Okay, I'm gonna have you say it again, and I want you to tell me where your tongue is. Say A. All right, where's your tongue?
Behind my teeth.
It's behind your teeth on the bottom, which is a good thing, right? We've got to heard enough about that, but the key is with the back. It's up between the molars. Now, what I want you to realize is that it's off the back of the throat. That would be a good thing, right? And the top of the tongue, say A again, and I want you to be aware of the top of the tongue. A. Okay. The top of the tongue is the floor of the mask. The floor of the mask. You know when people tell you to sing in the mask? I want you to think that when you say A and the tongue is off the back of the throat between, I want you to think of that as the floor of the mask. So that when you sing everything is above that floor. So it takes everything out of there. So what we're gonna do this again, and when we go, you to really do the A position, and then see what happens, all right? We're gonna start right there, here we go. Okay, now I hear people going, I want it. It's gonna sound very whoopy and unpretty. Okay, operatic, you can think operatic. Let's do it again. Great. Now, both, your tongue in the A position. Isn't that easy? We're gonna go lower. Now, I'm guessing it's mostly basses who are doing this, but I'm hearing and then you get whoopee, but your first attack is pushed. So it's going to be which feels unbass-like. Good. Okay, here we go. Ready. And space. Yeah, much better. Now, put your tongue in the A position. Good. One more down. I need more nose than that, because your nose is really important, though. When I sing bass, and you know I do sing bass, I almost feel when I'm singing the lowest notes that my notes are on my skin, not in my nose. I feel them so forward. So I want you to think about that floor of the mask, and that your nose is giving you the clarity and helping you to stay off your throat. It'll give you extra notes, at least a half a step, at least. Ready, here we go. Good. No whoopee. Now, put your tongue in the A position. Okay, I want air behind it. I didn't hear air behind it. Good, do that again. I'm going to sing. If you want it a little louder, I want you to get more out your nose. Ready? Air to the nose. And that's how you're going to get volume. You're not going to get volume here. It's going to be air. It's the amount of air, not the amount of push. Okay? So that's a boy doing the glottal attack. That throat has to be very open. Okay? So let's do it one more time, and then we're going to just go on to something else. So let's do that. And I'm hearing a push over here on these low notes. I don't know who it is.
Probably me.
Confession is good for the soul. I don't know if it is.
Low note over here.
We're all on the same note. But here's the thing, we're all on the same note. So, although if you want to take it, I'm sure everybody over here will be really glad.
Thank you, Deb.
That's right. Here we go. Ready, nosy. Here we go. Now put the tongue in the A position. You feel how easy those low notes were, and they don't flatten when they're there. So the goal is, I don't want you to hold your tongue in that A position. That would be tension. But if you can generally keep that tongue off, and the way to find it, I've heard all my life in Sweet Adeline say that, what? I want the back. Well, what does that feel like? But if you say A, it's there. So that's what I mean. You don't have to think about it. It will modulate with vowels. So it's not like it's stiff, but if it's basically in that position, you'll be able to find that forward sound much better, because that's the floor. Okay? All right, so sing, sing, do you know that one? No. Oh, great. Okay. I'm not warmed up. Okay, so we're going to learn that one, okay? Because this one, we can start by putting our tongue in that A position and sing through all those vowels, and we can also lead our breath in, because I'm only probably going to give you 2 breaths. So when you need to take a breath, I want you to be able to come back in, okay? So it's Sing, sing, yay. Let's do that, ready? Right there, pretend in the A position. Sing, sing, yay. Okay, now if you're gonna sing an A, then you've gotta have more notes in it. Sing, and your first note, I heard again, I heard sing, sing, and I sing, right? The first note is the most important. Ready? Let's do it again. Breath, and sing, sing, okay, and now I want more notes on A. Ready? Taking your air. Now, did you hear how unified that was? Awesome. Just needed to add a little note. So it's sing. All right. So we're going to do that. Sing, sing, so just dotty dot so you know the music. Sing with it, sing. We're going to do the singy sing A, and then we'll beat our way through the other part. Here we go. Sing, nice. Sing, sing. Here we go. Ready? Sing, sing, sing off. Sing sing. Hear it again. Sing. So you're getting lost in the middle one. So let's try it again. It's all right. Ready? You know what this means? Yeah. Okay. Good. So the air comes into the vowel. Here we go. Sing. Okay, now I heard sing, sing. First note sets your placement. Here we go. Sing. Yes. Sing. Yeah, great. Now what this exercise does is it matches vowels to give your target him on every anyway, downbeat it seems like. And you have to go through all your ranges. So it's keeping everything up here. So let's try it again. Again, you get. Is it A-H or is it A-H. Thank you, good question. Here we go. Sing. Remember, good pure A too. Ready? Sing, sing, good. Sing, good. You got the warm up. So now you can incorporate that because you're going to the low ones and you have to keep that floor lifted. Okay? So that's the challenge of that. Starting in the right place and make it. Give you one more time, and I want you to just purely about the music. Just do the music, because that will give it movement, and it'll be easier. Here we go. Sing. Breath. Sing. Okay, I'm gonna push. I don't know who it is. It's all right. Here we go. She's an overachiever. Here we go. Sing. All right, so right now I would say that work on the end part to manage that range going where that goes. But then I heard all the sound, all the unity. Great job. Okay, so let's do oh, do you know baby sardine? You don't know baby sardine? All right, here we go. I'm going to sing it probably poorly for you, but I'm going to blame the mask.
Yes.
All right, good
Can't
excuse.
blame having a period. Certainly blame my mask. Baby sardine saw his first submarine. He was scared and went to the people. So we'll do that part. So listen to it again. A baby sardine saw his first submarine. He was scared and looked through the peephole. Ready? A baby sardine saw his first submarine. He was scared and looked through the peephole. On that note, and so you know where I want that note. So the goes right in your nose.
A baby sardine saw his first submarine. He was scared and looked through the peephole.
Oh, come, said the sardine's mom. It's just a tin full of people. Okay? So, oh, come, said the sardine's mom. It's just a tin full of people. That line.
Oh, come, said the sardines' mom. It's just a tin full of people.
Good. Now, right now, you're making the words matter more than the music. So let's do it as baby. Again, this first note's a killer, just so you know.
A baby sardine saw his first submarine. He was scared and looked through the peephole. Oh, come, said the sardine's mom. It's just a tin full of people.
Good. Now, the more you can make that music, the better. Now, here's the fun part. Okay, I think it's the fun part. These are the moms. I'm saying her words. You are the narrators. You're the librarian telling the story. All right? Well, pay attention because there's a tricky part. So you start. You just wait because you're the moms. And you be nice moms. I always let my chorus do my mom and a cigarette in her mouth. Because that's what she would have done. Here we go. Ready? And I want to see it on you. Okay?
A baby sardine saw his
Really?
first submarine. He was scared and looked through the peephole. Oh, come, said the sardine's mom. It's just a tin full of people.
Okay, now that you know where the trick is. All right. I need way more loving moms than I saw here. Okay, you need to take that and run with it. Good narrating, but I could use just a smidge more. All right? Here we go.
A baby sardine saw his first submarine. He was scared and looked through the peephole. Oh, come, said the sardine's mom. It's just a tin full of people.
Lovely. Great narrating. Moms, now I'm only seeing your eyes and I'm not always seeing mom. Okay? So you're going to be the narrators now. You get to show them all. And you get to be the mom. Now let's do it a little better. I want to see some real, method to your acting. Here we go. Here we go.
A baby sardine saw his first submarine. He was scared and looked through the peephole. Oh, come, said the sardine's mom. It's just a tin full of people.
That was lovely. I think she needs to have a little more investment. Oh, come, said, you know what I mean? It's in calming. I need a little support for the little sardine. He's scared. Now, we're talking to 2-year-olds, we got something big, or they're going to be off and run. All right, here we go. One more time. Let's see if they both step up. Here we go.
A baby sardine saw his first submarine. He was
Oh,
scared
so
and looked through the peephole. Oh, come, said the sardine's mom. It's just a tin full of people.
Excellent, excellent on both ends. Excellent on both ends. So you get to practice characterization here. You get to practice doing more than just standing. So I think this is such a cute little one. All right. So Sal, come on, I want to hear these songs. I love the words. Great job, everybody.
Thank you, Karen. I want to do the one with the mom standing there with a cigarette.
So they go. You can see everybody's doing it. Oh, come. Whenever they do my mother, they go, oh, come. It's just a tin full of people, you stupid little idiot.
Sounds good, you guys. Sounds very good, all right, we'll let you get a chance, hi Kathy. Hi. Get a chance to get your music out. Carol?
Stand over there, so I'm not on the screen.
I can hold it.
Say again? I've not seen it. I don't remember.
No, she wants to hear the lyrics. She wants to, yeah.
Other, she knows.
Yeah, she wants to
Because they want to see
hear
my face.
how it's playing out.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Let's do,
But you
it's
should
my
see me
Zoom,
put my nose.
Zoom in order.
You know, I go,
Oh, yeah.
go to scratch my nose.
Now, Karen has seen the lyrics, read through them, likes them.
Yeah.
Said this team has done a phenomenal job.
They have.
Now let's put it to music for her. Now, you've got it in front of you. I suspect you know these words better than you think. Yeah. But use your paper this time through, and then challenge yourselves afterwards. Which one? We're doing Zoom? Oh, I had a pack with me, and I don't know. Yeah, I have, actually, behind the case of water, I brought some thank you. I brought some music for you. But I had all the rest of this stuff, too. I brought a pack, I brought all this stuff. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right. It's my room.
Boot my computer, here we go again. We are zooming in the morning at the very break of day. We zoom until the sun has slipped away. We are always in our slippers and wear our robes past noon. What's the point of wearing pants while we're on Zoom, Oh, I wish that I could hear us sing, but we are all on mute. And so this is what our lives are now. Stuck inside, brains are fried, sick of Zoom, oh, will it ever end, ever end? Endless forces so confining, it's smothering my mind. I wonder if we'll ever be set free. We were once content and joyful, but this is just a scene. There's a cat butt in my window on a frozen screen. Yeah, we can't do this forever, 'cause we need to be with friends. Hugs are happy distant memories. Listen now, hear our plea. Hating Zoom, oh, will it ever end? So tired of Zoom, we need to sing with friends. Make it end.
Cool.
Okay, I started us off too slowly. We need to move this along. It's, but I wanted to get the words across for Karen the first time through. But, yes, when we sing this, well, it's, that loving song, that's one tempo. I think we need to step this up to show we're pissed. We've had enough of this. So, we'll get that. I'll get that started. There's a chord near the end that every time we've sung it, it's wrong. It sounds odd to me. We'll find it, we'll find it. And the experience that it's going through with characterization, I know you're looking at the words, but even when you're reading aloud to a kid, you put character into your reading. So you can do that too, even while you're looking at your music. Kathy, unfortunately, you got stuck and with the frozen screen.
I did too.
You did too.
No, I
There's no excuse for you.
I'm trying to remember the pickup notes. I never used to sing them,
Oh,
so I'm
that's
so
right.
focused on trying to get those.
I just circled it.
Oh, good, so it's
We're freezing.
frozen screen. Okay, so you gotta make sure you're looking at up here for when. Ooh,
It's telling when we were frozen, is that right?
I don't see how we can if we stop in the middle of it.
Right, I just,
We're not gonna go screen. Okay, Karen.
Let's do it again. Now, here's what I'm gonna suggest to you guys, because, we're, time is of the essence here. So I would say that at your next rehearsal, decide that you are gonna be off the paper up until a certain measure. And that way you can work the music of this and the plan of this, because I know for me, I will live with my music as long as they'll let me.
True.
I mean, it's the truth, it's why I go to Weight Watchers, so I can pay $40 a month to stand in front of a stranger to tell me how. I have a scale at home, I could do it at home, no, I gotta have a deadline. So, I would do that. I would say that this week, go to one certain measure, and actually, I bet you could probably do the beginning. I'm guessing it's more the end where you're needing your music more. So can we just do, let's just see how far we can get with, and there was only one word thing or an idea I had that,
Do you want a pencil?
no, I'm good. Let's just go to measure 32. I bet you could get that far. That's Sick of Zoom, oh will it ever end? It's right before the key change.
Up to the key change.
Let's see, can you do it without your music? Can you just put your music down and grab it up if you get nervous, okay?
And
Our word she's allowed.
Very clever.
I sing it too, I can.
If you need to, yeah, but I'd like to say, keep your arm down as much as you can for up until that part. I get it, and they're done now.
Would the lead stay on the pitch that without going up? Would you stay on that note?
Absolutely.
Would you just stay on the note for the pitch? No, that's very. Yeah, for the pitch. How do you do the pitch?
And it's not their starting note, that's what you're asking.
No, I know that. How do they do the pitch? Because somebody goes up, does that lead? Yeah, but your
Bases go up too.
I just want to make sure that we're saying good enough. I sing over the chorus.
Are you blowing what's written here?
Yes.
Yes.
We're up a half.
You're up a half?
We're up ahead.
Okay.
So she's on the pitch note. And we're all singing do. We're all singing do, and then the spread chord.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Oh, okay. Got it.
Boot my computer, here we go. Swing in the morning at the very break of day. We zoom until the sun has slipped away. We are always in our slippers and wear our robes past noon. What's the point of wearing pants when we're on Zoom? Wish that I could hear us sing, but we are all on mute. This is what our lives are now.
Wait a minute, my fault. We don't slow down there. Okay, are you breathing? I think.
Okay.
Before, let's see, before, this is where our lights are now, because I slowed us down and we went closely.
Oh, I wish that.
Oh, I wish. Can we do all right, right? You know what, I think I need one, we've got electronic and then.
You can be good.
Okay, all right, I wanted to make sure there was.
It's easier than pulling your mask down and then, you know.
That's okay, just wanted to make sure we had one,
Oh, okay.
one or the other, okay. No? All right?
Oh, I wish.
Oh, I wish, sorry.
Oh, I wish that I could hear us sing, but we are all on mute. And so this is what our lives are now, stuck inside, brains are fried, signals doom, oh, will it ever end, ever end?
Okay, good, let's just take it from there. How did you do? Mostly okay?
Mostly okay.
All right, I could tell, it was, the beginning was fine, and then I could tell you needed to know where you were. Okay, Sally, do it one more time and pick that tempo up. And you have to, if you're gonna look at music, look over so you get her. Because you are frustrated. You don't wanna sing pissed, because that just wrecks all the singing. No, I know that. So, boot my computer, here we
Carol
go
made
again.
some
Let's
comments.
add a little something to the here we go
Good song.
again. And I'm wondering, and you need to have something on the pitch. Don't just take an ooh, because otherwise it's waiting for the story to start. You know, you want this to come right out of the script. Now, you could do, you could have one person, you could have a lead just do boot my computer here, and everybody joins in on here we go again, so that you would have one voice on boot my computer, and then everybody do the unison on here we go again, which breaks into chorus.
That's interesting.
You know, so that somebody can blow the pitch, and maybe even the lead note for that matter, and the lead would say, boot my computer, and then here we go. Then all the parts gradually come in so that it actually sounds frustrated.
Okay.
Do you want to try it and
Yeah.
see what that starts? So you're all going to come in on here we go again. And because it's a middle C, you've got to have your tongue in the right place and sing it right over over the floor.
Oh my God.
Actually, it doesn't have to be a lead. It could be anybody who feels comfortable singing that.
Well, she is, that's true, and I was just.
I mean, honestly,
I mean, my first lead.
No pressure.
I mean, here's the thing is actually, no, not you and Carol, but anybody who's going to be in the front could just start it so that we're,
It doesn't have to be sent.
whatever. You can
What's the lead note?
I was gonna say, do we need to sing the lead notes?
Yeah.
well, probably because you want to.
Christine, okay, Christine is in the front row.
There we go.
Can I have Jan do it for right now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Here we go again.
Do you like that?
Well, let's take it from the pitch.
Maybe just the leads could sing it.
Maybe just
Then let's do the lead singing it.
do the lead section.
Well, I mean, how did you like having one part and then having it grow?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay,
But it
that's
doesn't
what I
seem
mean.
like enough.
Blowing, the lead note, so you want me to go back to the pitch note?
Yes, please.
What's easier for the leads?
Well, are you gonna want us to do the?
Are we doing pitch?
Or?
Not if she's blowing your
Okay.
note, then you just sing your note.
So the answer is?
Blow their note, please. Okay, here you go, leads.
Here we go again.
Do you like that?
I like that.
Do you guys feel comfortable with that? All right, something to think about that.
Something to think
What I
about.
like is that you don't take pitch and then start the song. Somebody can blow the pitch while the dialogue is going so that the leads can just start right in. And again, you could use one voice, you could use two voices. You don't have to use everybody, but just a single instead of playing and breaking away. But I thought you guys hated great, so I didn't have a problem with that, but that's your call,
Okay, all
your
right.
call, whatever you like.
Carol had some comments.
Okay, Carol?
So I was going to ask about how you wanted to take the pitch, because the way we have the script, it has me starting or one person starting and everybody's muted with that was coming before the song. But this works too. This could be
Okay.
instead of that.
I think what I'd like to do is see if we can polish up the song a little bit, and then we can.
Okay, you're right, I didn't know about the pitch part, you're right, then you've got the mute joke, which you want.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, well, and my thought, Sally, was that if you take the pitch like we've been taking the pitch, then you're not set up for the clean start. But I like this something like this. So were you using the chord change to set it up and not planning to keep that? I'm frozen. You're frozen.
Carol, you're not coming through very clearly.
All right, but I think then let's do the, if that's part of the mute joke in the beginning, then I think that's really important to keep in there.
Yeah, because it was gonna be, Carol's the only one who's
Right.
unmuted, and she starts saying, "Boot my computer."
That's great.
And I yell out, "On mute!" And then everybody says.
So they wouldn't be singing that anyway, Carol would be singing it.
Yeah, because then we could have her do "Boot my computer."
Yeah.
And then
And then you
then
start
every,
every that's
Jackie, hold on, and then everybody says, "Here we go."
Right.
again." We
Right.
could do that.
Okay, so Carol will do that, and so it's that, but nobody else has to do it. but Carol.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, let's go. Let's start.
Okay, I'm trying to pick it up a little bit, okay. Can we start it, we are zooming in, right? Okay, here we go.
We are zooming in the morning at the very break of day. We zoom until the sun has slipped away. We are always in our slippers and wear our robes past noon. What's the point of wearing pants when we're on Zoom? I wish that I could hear us sing, but we are all on mute. And so this is what our lives are now, stuck inside, brains are fried, sick of Zoom, oh, will it ever end?
I have a couple of suggestions just on thing. If we were talking, we would not say, "I wish that I could hear us sing." We would go, "I wish that I could hear us sing." So I might do
Okay.
that, and then where is it? Where is it? Oh, if instead of "what's the point," I would do "what's the point?" Okay, just something to think about.
Yeah,
Because that sounds more conversational, less song and led.
okay,
So we are always in our slippers and wear our robes past noon. What's the point of, or, what's the point?
Hold me a little longer.
Yeah.
Take a little rest and
Yep,
do what's
yep. So think about that.
okay, Becky,
I have a question on slippers. It's written one way, half are saying slippers, other are saying slippers.
how would we say slippers?
Slippers.
I would say
Slippers.
slippers, that's what I've been singing, and I know I'm doing it wrong.
I think we
Everyone else
should,
is doing
I think we
slippers.
should talk, let's talk, because I would do, no, I don't know the words now.
We are always in.
We are always in our slippers.
Well, the way it's, we are always in our slippers. It is a slippers,
Okay,
but always in our slippers. That's what we want, correct?
right, right. So I I can tweak that on the music.
Yeah.
We are always in our slippers and wear our roads past noon. What's the point of wearing pants while we're on Zoom?
And all the rest just felt like it flows like language.
Okay, so let's try that again. We are, I am always,
We're just talking.
just talking,
Okay.
right.
We are always in our slippers and wear our robes past noon. What's the point of wearing pants while we're on Zoom, on Zoom?
Much better.
Yeah, the reason the note was held before is because if is better than ers. But this is not a contest piece, so just aim for slippers. Make sure you have vowel for that and not slippers, not R, okay? All right, let's do, oh, this box is so confining.
Okay,
Can you start there?
we started.
Oh, maybe you need to do brains stuck inside.
All right, how about, let's start, do slippers.
Okay.
Just practice that. Ready, thanks.
We are always in our slippers and wear our robes past noon. What's the point of wearing pants while we're on Zoom? Oh, I wish that I could hear us sing, but we are all on mute. And so this is what our lives are now, stuck inside, brains are fried, sick of Zoom, oh, will it ever end, ever end?
Very good, I like brains. You really put a lot of BR in there. I thought that was
Yep,
great. Our
yep.
brains are fried, I like that.
Okay, so play around. I think slippers is gonna work. Now, if you can always move the and if you want to. We are always in our slippers and so that you're not holding on to the ers.
Okay,
If you wanted to, that's something, and that's just a choice. That's neither here nor there. It's up to you. And it's what's the point? We are always in our slippers and wear our robes past noon. What's the point? Okay, so it's holding out noon and you'll feel it better. Right now you're guessing. Okay, and I wish that I could, and I would change up hear us sing, because the more I hear this song is very repetitive.
yes, it is.
So it's oh, I wish that I could hear us sing, and it's that a lot. So I would just do, oh, I wish that I could hear us sing instead of hear us sing. So it's even more evenly, yeah. Okay. But we are all on mute, and so this is what our lives are now. Okay, so I'm sorry. Let's do stuck inside, brains are fried. Hold on.
Ready?
Yep.
All right,
Go through the key change and let's see what else.
okay. Stuck inside.
Stuck inside, brains are fried, sick of Zoom, oh, will it ever end, ever end? Oh, this box is so confining, it's bothering my mind. I wonder if we'll ever be set free. We were once content and joyful, but this is just obscene. There's a cat scream. Can't do this forever.
I misdirected that.
All right, while we're stopping here, oh, this box is so confining, and Leeds, you'll find your voices on that and bring it to life, I know that. We were once joyful, no. Box is so confining, it's murdering my mind. I wonder if, well, where was it? We were once, I don't know that I would hold 10. We were once content.
I think it's the olden term.
Oh, I know what it is. We were once content and joyful, but this is just, and I think you sang, this is just obscene. So just make sure that this is, I think it's written the way I want it to be. This is just obscene, so be aware that you're not all doing that.
So you want,
We were once content and joyful, but this is just obscene. I think that gives it more punch, and I
Okay.
believe it's written that way.
Yes,
it is.
Okay, so can we start on, I love Frozen. We were once content and joyful, just do that. Start there.
Thank you.
We were once content and joyful, but this is just obscene. There's a cat butt in my window on a frozen screen. We can't do this forever, 'cause we need to be with friends. 'Cause our happy distant memories. Listen now, hear our plea.
Okay, here's the one that this is what doesn't make sense to me. If you go, listen now, hear our plea, and the word plea to me has more plea, and the notes are going down,
Okay.
so that you either have to do something louder, and I would think that it would start with, you need to be with friends. Listen now, I think you're desperate.
Yeah, and I think it's translating what the interp was
Right,
when this was a.
Right, that's why I'm pointing this out, because I know it's easy to do what you did, and
Now,
this
they
music
they
is
can't
very,
use their hands
what?
because they're holding something.
Right.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
just that you would have to be very,
Vocally.
very, it needs to be louder, and listen now, hear our plea, you know what I mean? Then you put texture in the voice to add what you need.
Okay, and don't turn to, somebody's turning me, listen now. Stay with the short, listen now. So we don't have a bunch of fake bits? Okay, thank you. All
Now,
right,
we can't do this forever.
all right, and that's true, we can't do this forever because we want. to
Right, but this
So that
isn't,
we can get to
but here's the
next
thing, this
stuff.
is an important song, it sets up
It
everything.
sets it all up, that's true, that's true. All right, so before, listen now. So we're back at the cat butts?
Let's do, now we can't do this for, oh, you're gonna do Frozen.
If you need to be with friends.
Yeah, I'm getting a frozen. Do we want that, or do we want
No.
frozen?
No, and actually, I was thinking, you could even cut it up on screen, everybody will get it if you're stuck.
Or it's,
Oh, that's good.
what about frozen screen? Should we do that?
I don't, you can or not.
No, because when it's frozen, you miss stuff. in
Yeah, the
middle,
word
so it's
would
good
be,
to
it would be
cut out
gone.
the-
Yeah, so I would just go it's a nice open thing.
Better bell.
Screen, I think that, don't put the Z in, because
Wanna
it's
try
gonna,
that?
it's gonna
Yeah, try it.
tempt people to finish it.
Okay. They'll finish it in their heads. Your audience will.
So we're in the
Okay.
key of A now, is that right?
I don't know.
Where are we starting?
Step up.
We're once content and joyful.
We're once content and joyful. All right, you ready?
We were once content and joyful, but this is just obscene. There's a cat butt in my window on a frozen screen.
I like that even
That's
better.
fun. Okay. Yeah, the first time out, it was just fro. Yeah, that's right, that's good. I like that. All right, sorry, let's get back to, and we'll continue.
Yeah, because I didn't hear, we just finished it because I didn't hear anything else. But you might, if, let's say, we were once content and joyful, but this is so obscene. there's a cat, you could probably do the same thing just to get out of the pattern.
Okay. There's
If
a
you want
cat
to.
foot, there's a
Everyone's
cat foot.
content and joyful, but this is so obscene. There's a cat butt, you know what I mean? It might just
Instead of
carry it,
there's a cat,
right.
foot.
Yeah.
So are we,
Just something to play with. Okay, so finish it up now. We were once content and joyful.
Taking the pitch at this point, but I'm blowing it.
it should be a half up from the original.
A, I'm hitting A, so.
Okay, all right. Sorry, do it again, please.
We were once content and joyful, but this is just obscene. There's a cat butt in my window on a fro screen. Now we can't do this forever, 'cause we need to be with friends. Bugs are happy distant memories. Listen now, hear our plea. Hating Zoom, oh, will it ever end? So tired of Zoom, we need to sing with friends. Make it
Faster at the end, because it's listen now, and again, I would make it listen now, you would say it deliberately if it were you. Listen now, here are, and you could maybe move that faster. Listen now, hear our plea, hating Zoom, oh, will it ever end? And the bass is the ever end. So tired of Zoom,
Okay.
we need to sing. You know, I would
Make it more urgent.
make it more urgent, and maybe instead of we need to sing, maybe even move it. I don't know what the
Okay.
chords would be, and I don't want to spend the
Yeah.
time doing it, but play around with the fact that the chords are going in the right direction for you to be upset and fired up, so use them.
Okay.
Unless you go, we need to, and you dynamically do it, which is fine too. You know, there's options. Okay, I just wanted to poke it back, because I think, I love it, and I think Fro, with longer time frozen, is even better.
Okay, we'll play that when
Yeah.
when we've got Becky out here.
Great, okay, so you wanna run through stepping out?
Yeah. Michelle reminded me on the way here that we never performed Steppin'.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
This was going to be our contest.
Oh my gosh,
song.
how
Our
funny.
2020 contest is ready for you.
No one does. All right, take a few minutes, get some water.
Thank you.
Okay, just take, really, just a couple of minutes, get some water, get some air.
So we're doing this in order, Sally?
Yes.
Second and the second song?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got frustrated there.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is the most.
This sets it up, so. Hey, Carol.
Hey there, good
How
stuff.
are you feeling?
Pretty
How are you
crappy.
feeling?
Pretty crappy. I had a bad night.
Not figuratively, right?
I'm so sorry.
Quite literally, yeah.
You have to have it. But thank you for keeping it to yourself.
Should I stop the recording?
That was the idea.
Yeah, thanks. Let's stop the recording while we have this.